It's a chilly one today. Welcome back to Atelier back. Come on in. There we go. That's good. Oh, we'll scooch up a little closer. And let's take a look. And say welcome back to Atelier back. I'm back. This is my Atelier. Today's going to be something a little different. Let me just scooch a window over and say to those who voted in the poll last week, it's been a very close race. There was a choice between refining doodles from last week, working on VRoid, working on Live2D, and just studying. Well, Live2D won by a landslide, with VRoid as a decent second. Then studying and doodles were tied for dead last, very, very far behind. So I figured, well, we have time, and I don't know how much I can do in one thing anyway. Let's try and fit them all. Let's try and fit the two winners in. I did have something I wanted to share, but I can't remember what it was. I'm sorry. Maybe it'll come back to me. Anyway, this is Bridget Wolf of TechnoSugarCreations, a very talented artist and creator. She has commissioned me to rig up her Mobian wolf model. You know, the Sonic looking style, because I believe that's referred to as Mobian. She can be found at here. She does also have a website and a DeviantArt, but I don't know. Can I put those on here? Let's find out. Yeah, there it goes. Well, I will admit I might be a bit distracted today because, you know, I don't know why. Just as the seasons get colder, it's harder for me to be awake, even at this hour, even though it's pretty late in the day for me. It's strange. Anyway, let's get started. So, the work we have so far is... Oh! I do apologize for going on a tangent, and I might be sending you somewhere else. But, the Takoyaki Mom, regular and very comfy, cozy, hype person, very smart too, very creative, is doing a donathon, a donators kind of stream at so-and-so. And right now they're watching, was it Zaruki? No, that's not right. They're watching a funny deep voice man do funny parody narrations of nature documentaries. Very neat, very entertaining. At least to me. I'd be watching that if I weren't streaming now. I'll admit it. Alright, so let's see. What do we have so far? Just a bit loud. So as you can see, we have the mouth moving. Ah, ba, 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 ba. Little basic still. You know, Klein was happy with it, but I can see ways to make it better. Now that this was actually the first Live2D commission I ever did, and how I got into that skill set. And I've done more work on the side. I paused on this, and I worked on. Then I'm coming back to. Now I'm coming back to it. So have the arms bend a little as the body tilts. It was a lot stiffer in the beginning. You might have seen videos floating around, but it's come a long way. Well, I think so. Let me see. Hi, Hamza Diana. How do you do today? Welcome back to Atelier Beck. Hi. Hi. I gotta fix these eyes, though. Because this is before I knew how to flip things. You know, she liked them as is, but I can see they're a little uneven still. I tried to make them even the manual way. Let's see. That's Lashes shift in an interesting way. Of course, there's the hair movement, which I did want to fix. Let me actually write this down just so I don't forget. Physics. Thank you, thank you. You might get a kick out of this. I've been commissioned for 2 different furry rigs in Live2D for Live2D, and I already have 2 squids for VRoid. I guess I have a niche. And what is going on with my head there? Here we go. Maybe I just need to scoot down a bit. Here we go. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Yeah, scoot. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to save another version of it. Just want to save another version. Just, yeah, save another version. Okay. Let's see when I pop up the window. Warp neck. Head move. Turn off the glasses so I can see what I'm doing. Now what I'm gonna do to be safe is keep the old version of the eye. Yes. I guess it's nice to have business and friends in all sorts of places. It's curious because, let me get the link. This person, Bridget Wolf or TechnoSugarCreations, I'll provide the link for you. It's up to you. This person is a talented artist, and they found me because I vibed with Mike Murdoch, who plays games and does a lot of sci-fi stuff. Who I found because he was also friends with... Welcome, Boiled Druid. Welcome to Atelier Beck. I'm Beck, and this is my Atelier. If you're in the West, I say good morning. If you're in the Meridian, I say good afternoon. If you're in the East, I say good evening. And if you're in a place where time does not apply, then I simply say welcome. Something's not right here, but what? I got no doubt you can do it, Hamza. I have not seen... Actually, do you draw things? Because if you do, that's news to me. And I'd like to see. Yee. Something I'm turning off here, but why? Oh, I know why. Because of the weird way it does. Collapse all. You all know that's not right. Ah, I see what's going on here. Eyelash, eyelid, iris, eye left, eyebrow. Go in the box. I said, go in the box. Go in the box. Oh, I did something wrong here. But here, Hamza, you're in Taka's server, right? If so, I'd like to see your stuff later, if you're comfy with it. And if I could figure out what I'm doing here. Let's see, Hamza drew digital art and tried to commission but failed. Might try a third time. That sounds good to me. I'm sure that the client was happy with what you could provide, you know. Nothing's perfect, and you learn a little more each time. You get a little better. So it's a learning process. Oh, here's the problem. Maybe. Let me start over, actually. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time keeping track of these things. Let me try it this way instead. Okay. So that turns off there for some reason. Oh, I know what to do. Maybe. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'll just do it manually. Spooky. I get it now. I don't get it now. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna change them all manually because I don't know all the things. Let's see, edit shape. Temporary deform tool? Was it temporary deform tool or edit shape? I think it was reflect. Okay. Let me see something here. moving. Okay, so everything here flipped. But it doesn't seem right because it's in front of the glasses, which means move the glasses above even higher. Excuse me. Glasses are down here. Draw the glasses higher. There we go. That looks get better. But we also need to drag these things. The new eye left down below the muzzle and snoot. Okay. Uh-oh. That's horrifying. Now for the fun of, let's see, writing, flipping them manually. Let's see. It's not just a simple left and right. So Diana wrote it. Hey, on the bright side, they got a better phone for digital art, so yeah, it's no more like a 10 layers. That's a big plus. That's a bright side indeed. See, the shapes are good. Wait, I need to reflect the shapes. Well, that part's not good. That I can take care of easily enough. Eyelash left new. Eyelash left change from IR open to IL open. There we go. And I'll do the same for the eyelid. There we go. Now it looks... Still uneven for some reason. There's something... I don't know why, but you can see there's an extra keyframe on IL as opposed to IR, from eye left to eye right, and I don't know why. Let's even figure out why. I'm sure there's a tool for finding what body parts involve which parameters or movement values, but I haven't found it yet. What's over here? You know what? I'm not going to worry about it right now. Maybe I am going to worry about it. That looks... Oh, wait, I didn't finish changing all the things, that's why. Okay, that matches up. That matches up. Oh, I know why it's an issue, because I still have the face kind of crooked like that. Never mind, it's because it doesn't close. Ah! What in the world? It's very strange. It could be the whole thing is asymmetrical, and that means I can't just... Oh, right, yes, the actual drawing is not on the perfect center of the canvas. I forgot about that issue. Alright, it's easy enough to fix. Let me try it that way. Let's see how that looks. It holds together. Is it gonna be okay? Well, the glasses are going to be covering up a bit of it anyway, but still, I'm a little worried. Alright, let me see here. I left new. Alright, reflect. Oh, that works. That was easier than I expected. And is my camera thing having an issue? Maybe. Facing a little too... There we go, that's better. Okay, let me turn the glasses back on. I get told by other Live2D riggers, don't use the mechanical, don't use the default for motion tracking, do it yourself in the program. But I have had a hard time getting VTube Studio set up, and I haven't even gone on to per live. Ah, these glasses are a little hard on my eyes. Wow. Wow. Alright, that was an accident. I forgot about that part. Could make a fun mode setting for the client if she likes that. Or let's try this another way. Try this again. Okay. Wait, the glasses are in front of the snout now. That was not supposed to happen. For reasons, it goes... Yeah, there we go. Wait, no. The glasses go in front of the snoot, but behind the muzzle. So it's kind of nested. Yeah, Sonic anatomy, Mobian anatomy is a little tricky for me. Let me see something here. Let me just put something down. Does this look okay to you, Hamza, and anyone else in the chat, in the audience? You know, I hate to disturb the piece, but I do want to get a second opinion on this. How does this look so far? Does it look like the glasses are off? Does it seem like... You know, does it seem like there's any other obvious needs for... Do the eyes look like... Do the eyes or glasses look like they need more work, or is it look... You know, good for now. Because I see it, and I don't know, it's just... See the weird sliding motion test, it's different from, say, hey, snappy motion, you're not even gonna notice. Animation is weird that way. I hate to pull the curtains off and show the little tricks. Bits. I'll just do it this way instead. Ha cha 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 cha. Hum ba ba da ba bum. Yay! Hum bum ba dum bum ba bum bum. Bum ba ba dum ba bum. Yay! However that one anime song goes ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Wow! Now, if I were really into this, I would use some special masking to give different mouth shapes. But do I really trust myself to be that good at this? Such a time sink. No, I have to do that on the side with Photoshop. But at least I'm happy with the eye, how the eyes close now. Yeah. No. No. I'm awake. Wake. Alright, let me just test the physics and then I'll get on to the other model. Now, is it going to show the big window? It does not. Let me see, if I click play, I do apologize. I have another window open for testing the physics. And the thing is, the client, she sent me the photo, the document with the ponytail sticking out, and I don't know yet if that's how she wants it to stay. Does she want it over the shoulder? Honestly, my gut says make it loop over the shoulder at least, so it looks a little less stiff and fantasy. Maybe she likes it floating. Maybe it's up to me to make it really droop and high behind the back. I don't know. There's, taking artistic freedom, and then there's respecting the client's wishes or preferences. It can be a lot to change back and forth. And then the client is also an artist, so I don't know what her vision is. I'm not trying to sound like a complainer, I'm just nervous. Wait, let me get the eyebrows for this. I'm just nervous, because I don't want to do something she doesn't even like, and then it's a waste of her time and my time. It's an experiment, yeah. I'll just leave it. It can't be too hard to change back. Maybe. I'll just flip some layers and see what she thinks. Good thinking. Good thinking. You figured the mystery, yeah. Wait, something's not right here. Why is it drawing this way? USB, shoulders. It's above the collars and the hoodies. Oh. It's a two-parter. This just gets interesting because of how the layering works. So the braid is down here, the layer's up there. So this goes up there, and then the braid is clipping through the neck, but the neck has to go below the layers, but the layers have to go below the braid. Triangles, recursive. Actually, I think it looks okay. Good job, everyone. Happy accident, maybe. Still seems a little weird to me to have it floating that much. But I think that's more on me for the physics work and rigging. Yeah, I'm just trying to fiddle. Just saying. I feel like I'm just gonna have to run this by the client and see what she has in mind, because otherwise I'm gonna end up experimenting with this in many different ways, and maybe not even one will work. I hate to be pessimistic, but I think this one can have a pin for now. Put a pin in that one for now. Alright, let's move on to the next model to touch up. It's LummoxFox, another artist who's very talented. By the way, the two of these artists, they do a lot of human stuff too, and robots. It's not just furries and animals and critters. Bridget Wolf, the red one, actually is very good at the old 90s anime and Sega style. And let's see, Hamza Diana wrote, have you noticed it's getting cold for a couple of nights? Yes, it has been unusually cold in the northwest of the world lately, even for the beginning of winter. I do hope you're able to drink hot liquids and keep those toesies warm. Bundle up. This guy, that's this guy. I hate to interrupt, but that's this guy. Okay, let me see. Where did this was the second one. Let's see. Where did I leave off with this one as I added my notes? Actually, I do have a notepad with my notes for what to do for him. 3D vertical. What else was there? Air wind. Harris Physics. I know what he really wanted was expressions, but this is where it gets a little tricky. In Live2D, welcome, it's Thunder Season. Welcome back to Atelier. I'm doing alright, thank you. And yourself? Uh-oh, there's a part where it's clipping, revealing, but I don't think it's gonna be too visible. Or I'll just edit it. Scummy. Oh, there's a bit of weird clipping with the flesh. I'll have to fix that later. I don't know why I'm doing this in a Sega Saturn wave. Well, hi Hayek, and good afternoon. How do you do? I thank you for stopping by. Oh, and I do apologize, I forgot to say, I thank you to the lurkers as well for stopping by. I hope that this stuff is valuable and relaxing for you. Let's see, in Thunder Season is bored and doesn't know if they should stream something. Well, yeah, you could play the games, you could do it for an audience, you could do it alone. You could read a book, you could stretch. It really depends. You know, I might be looking at this the wrong way. I would say it depends. First, figure out what you want to do, and then decide, do you want an audience with that? That's how I look at it anyway. But, you know, I'm not you. We might have different values. I do like riddles, it's Thunder Season. Sometimes. It depends if they're like logical riddles or if they're, haha, clever elf logic. It is beyond you, human. Or humanoid. My elf logic, very, very sneaky. So my short answer is, it depends if it makes actual sense to anyone. Well, yeah, it depends. It depends. Take a gamble. Find out. What's your riddle? What's your riddle? It's Thunder Season. What comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years? The letter M. Is it the letter M? Hooray, I'm smart. I like that riddle. It was not elf magic. Thank you for sharing that as Thunder Season. I might be biased because I figured out the answer. I do like wordplay though, that's the thing. I have a hard time with talking and language sometimes, but I do enjoy wordplay and word riddles. If that makes sense. What's going on with that line, though? I'm not worried about the line as much. Yeah. We groovin', 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 groovin'. Let me see the other side, and for some reason I hooked the ears up to the mouth forms, so when he grits his teeth, it's gonna twitch the ears every now and then. What has 6 wheels and flies? Hey people, back here, and today we're gonna play RR Simulator. Have you gotten tired of your weeb degenerate animes? Have your waifu simulators left you boneless and dry? Well, take a look at VTubers that go RR for just 50 points. Now you can get your favorite anime waifu, your potato, your goblin, to say seductive things for just a little bit of watch time. It'll fill that void in your heart. It'll fill that need in your life. And you can get it now on Twitch and YouTube. And welcome, Illithid, and good afternoon. How do you do today? I still haven't figured out how to have the chat actually show the, you know, the things, the redeem alerts. I apologize, I'm still figuring that out. But shoot, I'm sorry that you're doing sick. I'm sorry you're doing the 6 Illithid, and I do hope you can recover quickly and easily. You know, orange juice and the bed rest and the water and the staying cozy, maybe some ginger ale, and I apologize, it's Thunder Season. I got distracted and forgot about the riddle. That's a good riddle. I feel like you're reading a joke book at this point. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, here I go getting in the goblin costume. Yes, Hams is right. You will experience the warmth of a woman with the RR game. Only on your Twitch, only on your social streaming your mobile device. I'm small. I'm very small. Oh, here's the problem. Too many toasters. But also, I forgot that the hair moves. With the sassy music. That should be fine. Oh, that's the wrong. There we go. Okay. Good. Weird. Why do I hear ice cream trucks? And what's going on with this layering? Oh, I have to be careful. Because if I rotate it wrong... Yeah. Oh, Illithid, because you're a smart cookie, I wanted to ask, do you have any experience with tabletops? Or specifically tabletop, like, engines, games on the computer? Like Tabletop Simulator and Tabletopia. If I'm way off base here, I apologize. And Hamza Diana wrote that they hope they have a DLC of the experience of the warmth of a man. That would be nice. That would be nice to have the option, to have both. Come on, people, it's 2021. We can't be biased by gender anymore. You gotta have warmth of everyone.
We gotta get the developers of the Ara game on that. I just realized messing with a scarf like this is gonna be even more of a mess once I include hair physics. If I do. I don't know if he wants hair physics. I know he really wants expressions. And this is where it's gonna get very creative and kind of skeevy. But not really. Not really skeevy. What's going on there? When in doubt, just put more triangles. Easy. I don't know why I'm doing this like a... Hey, who wants to hear a bit of weird old 3D graphics? Like computer science stuff. Very, very basic though. That should be fine. Oh yeah, people, if you enjoy horror games and comfy vibes, I recommend checking out Illithid. She does the games. I think she does the art. I don't catch enough streams. I would like to. I hope I typed this right. I hope I typed it right. Yeah, I did. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yes. So, in the mid '90s, with the PlayStation 1 and Sega Saturn, usually on the PlayStation, and today, most 3D graphics are drawn with triangles. It makes it easier to manipulate and make smooth shapes. The Saturn, which was better for sprites rather than polygons, said, nah, we'll just render everything as laterals, as squares, and then you turn off one of the corners or squish it together. And it worked for, you know, sprite stuff and weird distortion, but it did make building 3D models for the Sega Saturn a bit tricky, to put it mildly. It's very different. Different way of thinking. That may actually be part of why, when it came to arcade ports, specifically Capcom ports, especially Capcom ports, to Sega, Saturn, and Sony PlayStation 1, the Saturn versions were usually better. They were smoother, they ran better, they kept more of the quality. They didn't handle transparency well. They used dithering instead of actual transparency, which could look kind of weird. But it handled plain old sprite stuff pretty well. Much better. Sprite stuff and loading better. I can say this because I have a PS1 and I know some stuff. I've seen the comparisons. I've seen the comparisons. I've seen the comparisons. Wink. Alright, where was I going with this? Hey. Oh yes. This is where it gets weird. If I wanted to have multiple mouth parameters, like for expressions, I would have to assign even more. What's the word? You know, actually put these in a box. I would have to assign, for the free version of Live2D, because I don't do this often enough yet, I would need to buy the Pro version. I can only assign 2 variables for the sliders. And as you can see, I already have a mouth form, which is for gritting your teeth. Oops. And it's also smiling. And mouth out open. Ha pa pa. Pa pa pa. Or burr burr. Which might look weird now, but this is a very basic way to make mouth phonemes. Because if you move your mouth a whole bunch, your mouth is going to change shape and show the teeth and frown a bit. And Hamza Diana wrote that they notice they can change the design of the tablet. Ooh. What do you mean, Hamza Diana? What do you mean? I'm going to keep talking while I wait on that. That's feel free to interrupt again. I could either pay... The client offered, to sponsor the paid version so I can get this done easy way. Or I can be I can be very cheap, creative, and kind of skeevy and just make complete... Ah! I thank you, Tots. And Milk, I thank you, Tots, for the... do the stretch. Let's do the big stretch, and I gotta figure out my overlay better. Whoopsie. I will set it to stretch time. I guess it's not... I guess it's a break. Actually, I'll keep it. On this so you can see the model freak out a little. Where is the VC face? Ooh, front and center. Hi, welcome to the Atelier Beck show. We're gonna do the thing and put that there. And as I stretch and talk and say thank you for redeeming the stretch and hydrates. And thank you for the shout out, Tots. People, if you enjoy very cozy yet hype times, varieties, and I just realized I forgot to put the stretches on the screen. I'll do it later maybe. If you enjoy cozy times, hype times, and the Big Mama energy, and funny times, I highly recommend checking out Takoyaki Mom. I totally have not been watching her stream behind this work. Shifty eyes, if I could do them. And I thank you, Bob Valen, as I stretch and I do my toe touches for coming to Atelier Beck. I am not Beck, and this is his atelier. If you're in the West, on his behalf, I say good morning. If you're in Meridian, like Europe and Africa, I say good afternoon. If you're in the East, I say good evening. And if you're in a place where time does not apply, then I simply say welcome. Let me just take a note of something. Write something down. Sorry about that. I am sorry, Baba. I did not see that. I will add that in a bit. Let's see. Hydrate or hydrate. Wow. Wow. And welcome, Abby. I have not seen you in a very long time. How do you do today? Do stretches. Gotta do stretches. And trash. I do apologize. As you can tell, I'm a bit disorganized. I don't have the whole routine. I'm doing little tiptoe jumps. And now I'll do 10 leg kicks. And it's true, Abby, you are a busy kitsune. I hope you've been taking care of yourself and getting things done. And sleep well, Hamza Diana, and I thank you for stopping by. See you around. Leg kicks. 4 to the back, left, 4 to the left, 6 to the left, 7 to the left, 8 left, neutral, 9 left, neutral, 10 neutral. No, welcome, Vox Atelier. Welcome back and have a good evening. I am not ending, we're actually only about halfway. I'm just trying some different things today. And I'm sorry that Abby is a bit overworked. But I'm glad you're managing, and I'm glad that's fine. So the reason I said bye is because Hamza Diana is gonna sleep. Tube stretches. I gotta add those to the diagram, actually. I just realized. I might also bring weights up into this. Half squats. After I finish stretching, then I'm gonna get that water. Oh, and I see that Tots is shouting out a bunch of cool dudes and very talented artists and modelers. My goodness, can you believe Tots has been streaming for 31 hours? I know this is a donation stream, but my goodness, she has the stamina of a person with a lot of stamina. Wow. But yeah, how do you do today, Voxiteria? As I get the water. Get the water. Vox is working on some remote commissions. That's big progress. And then Vox wants to get the commissions out of the way, and then work on some fun fan art. That does sound like a lot of fun and very productive. Good work. Okay. The goblin voice is starting to take its toll. So I'm gonna go back. I suppose I could just be a goblin without the big voice, without the tiny voice, but I stay. And I'm glad that even for all your creative ideas and fun times, Vox, you have your priorities in order. You're managing well. Good on you. Excuse me. Look at you being an adult. Okay, let me squeeze everything back into place. Uh-oh. I had a copyright issue with YouTube on that, because apparently the artist actually revoked their copyright, their Creative Commons. They changed it from something that I couldn't use it anymore. I remember that. A little disappointed. No, not that one. Here we go. Let me squeeze everything back because I was foolish and moved everything out. Yeah, small. Let me save there. Okay. My back goes squeesh. Here we go. Oh! Excuse me. Well, I guess that takes care of the break. Aw, the kitty.
trying to squeeze everything into the right shape. There we go. That'll do. Okay, thank you all for your patience. Okay. Let's see. So on the side, I do have to make the expressions, and instead of, I don't want to use up the paid license time experimenting with it. If I can do that on the side with a less complex model, get a handle of it, make it really fast, make it count. So I can either do that, or I can say, all right, I'll do it, whatever. Or I can add completely separate eyebrows and mouth shapes to work with those. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, so now it's time to move on to VRoid, because it's been about an hour of Live2Ds. Bring up VRoid, bring up Clip Studio. This is gonna get complex, maybe. Where is VRoid? VRoid. VRoid. There we go. Okay, so someone did commission, another person has, my windows are a mess right now. Has commissioned a, yes. I seem to be getting a niche, attracting niche markets for Live2D furry artists and purple squid people in VRoid. Let me see. It's gonna be more detailed than this, but this is the basic shape, and she was pretty happy with it already. I don't remember her exact contacts, but the artist, who works on a lot of animatics and things, can be found at Ashido 117 or 117. And she might actually be doing the textures herself, because, well, I know I'm not the best at textures. I just do the shapes, but I do plan to do the ears today. But first I'm gonna fix the here. Big tentacle 1. Delete. I don't need any of these. I could do these on the same layers, but it can get kind of complicated to try and fit everything together on the same mesh. Because as you can see, there's the grid mesh, and as I'm sure Vox knows, if you put too many things on one mesh and you start shifting the shape, it's all gonna go whoopsie. Because if I want to just say, oh, look at these face tentacles, I want to shift these hairs back and make them stand up more. Oopsie, now the little jaw tentacles are doing something funny. It doesn't look so bad right now, but when you get to many shapes, it'll get a little complicated. So I'm going to be a baby about it, and what's the word? Yeah, I'm going to be a baby about it, and just put them all in their own layer. And I deleted the wrong one. And there's spooky music for the spooky creature, spooky character. From what I recall from the lore, she's actually a very chill pirate. And if... Excuse me. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, so big hair. I'm gonna do from big hair back to big hair. 1 to big hair. Big tentacle back. Big tentacles back, everyone. Big tentacles back. Because the thing is, it's gotta be big enough and unpleasant enough to listen to. You stop that. That'll do. It's gotta be big enough. Big. Big. Maybe we may give it more curve. Give it a real chunk in the back. There we go. That's closer to what the person actually had in mind. How does it look with triangle versus diamond? Well, I do want it to sit in the head. This is going to be complicated. Complicated. Abstract, too, apparently. I have to check how large she wants it to be. Like, how much oomph. How much... you know, how much volume. And that changes just the whole shape, whole projection. If I add more dots, more control points to work with, then what I can do is get really complex with the shape. Oh, that could actually work. Oh, shoot. I am so sorry, boyo. I had no idea, actually. I'm really sorry. I didn't realize. I thought I turned off all the... I always forget something. Apparently, it was set so only followers of a long time could chat. I'm really sorry. I would not be surprised if that's why a lot of people just dipped. And Janlin's here. That's nice. Janlin. Thank you, Boyle. Thank you. And I'm really sorry beginning about the goof. And yes, thank you. I do the models. I do the funny model. I'm also sorry to Baby Valen and anyone else who popped in with tots. Okay, let's see here. What's it doing? Oh yes, trying to find... Thank you very much for catching that, boy. Not a good day. Here. Okay, so that goes up there. Thank you. I appear to have died from the positive feedback. It's... I thought I changed the texture on the shirt and pants. I guess not. Gotta work on that later. It's... I may not always have clean stuff. Like I very big scuff, but it is unique. That's true. Thank you for notice. Thank you for acknowledging that. And I'm glad you love it so. The big really love. Uh-oh. I can't play the indie music because the musician changed their copyright terms on it. Ouch. Sad. Spooky time. I'm gonna send a message. One moment, please. Okay, there we go. With the spooky music and Illithid, the squid person. What's he doing again? Oh yes, trying to make that bad boy really bad. Well, here's my problem. It actually goes to the side. I looked at the model. I looked at the reference picture again. And it's big. You go to the side. Go to the side. That's better. Give it a lot of crunch. Give it a lot of bend. Make it go real squishy like. Maybe a cute little... Oh, I forgot one. Oh no. Tiny MIDI music, which I did not make. Comic was great. See, the thing is, it has like a little curve. Right? Are these in the wrong order? No, they're in the right order. I just don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Give it a real squish to it. Are these in the wrong order? No, they're in the right order. It's just very squish. As VRoid, if you have thick hair bending too much, you can see it goes eh. Oh, also the fact that I have it going eh is a factor in why it's going eh. Can't deny that eh factor. Why is this not bending down even more, though? There we go. Maybe I need more dots, because I really want it to go eh. Especially from, in addition, on the side. Okay, now the fun of recreating that shape, but doing it up here. And I do want it to go up. You know, look like some real stiff stuff. But also like it's gonna wiggle a lot. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. But I also wanted to sit. I specifically want it to go, to have a really big bump in the middle. Even bigger. Let me see, how does it fall regarding the ears? I can't tell if it falls in front or in back. Okay, today on Cryptid Cuties, on Illithid Honeys. How much did that really help? Because it sticks up. Yeah, it'll be fine. My only real concern is the head shape in VRoid is still... You know, the head shape in Beta VRoid is a little limited, I find. And that can lead to some issues with making certain head shapes. I know it's the art, the client knows it's not perfect, but it still peeves me a bit. Is what it is. Big tentacle front. BTB. BTF. Wow, 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 wow. Uh-oh. 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 What a lovely growth. Boop. All better. There we go. Trying to just get that shape in order for now. Also, by the way, people, if you enjoy VRoid and art at a much, much higher caliber than this, I do recommend you check out Vox Atelier. Makes very amazing stuff. Very modest, too. So I will shout out for them. Do the big brag for them. Like, wow. Boy, if you think my model is super unique and amazing, check out Vox. I'm not being paid to say that. I just really like their stuff. It was a long time coming. Let's see, can I give this more? I know the person wants to use this for VR chat. I think they do. Oh, no, Vox. I understand that this stream is very good for people who actually want to do stuff on their side. And this, like, you know, it's like background noise. It gets them motivated. It gets them in the zone, and that's perfectly fine. Whatever works. This one at least comes more from that side, as I suspected. No, it doesn't, but the head is, you know what? Body, head shape, head with smaller. Oh, that could actually work. The neck. Next about this same length. Face contours. That could work. Can't really see the chin shape beyond. The, you know, the beak on the reference picture. Ah! You see it won't really matter with the tentacles in the way. Or will it? Unless I make them bigger. I do need to make them bigger, though. Shift this down. I might just have to put multiple groups for the chin tentacles. The jaw tentacles. And I just realized now there's a lot of hair. Oops. Okay. Okay, now for the fun part, the ears. Now I could either make these. I could make them completely flat textures, or I could actually add bones or a 3D aspect to it. And that's what I think I'll do. Let me get out hair texture. I just need the shape. I just need the dimensions. Excuse me. Or actually, you know, what I think I'll do instead, because it'll be more fun to look at, I think, is the... Excuse me. The coat. Yeah, the coat. Alright, so let me get... The coat is an open long coat, red as seen, with blue collar and gold trim. Turn off VRoid. Paste this on there. Paste this on there. And I tend to use a green. I should really just save it from previous commissions, from previous work, as my head is too big. My head is too big. Scoot down. Is my head too big still? There we go. That'll do. You know, color replacement. Anyway. Okay, so let me get the exact color. Okay. Pull that up, get the color dropper. 1538, good. And I'm just, so it's an open coat for the most part. Really just down the middle. Flat. Even more open than I drew and I depicted it. Close VRoid for now. Is this the right one? Yeah, that'll do. If I were smart, I would do this with vectors, like last time. Red body line. can actually make this bigger. Bigger, bigger, bigger. Apparently not. Oh, there we go. There we go. Not that it'll be much to look at. I'm just marking the shape, marking the shapes. Don't mind me, I'm just marking the shapes. And I'm gonna control point. No. Move control points. Let's keep it there. Well, it's gonna have to connect over there anyway. Turn that on so I can see what I'm doing better. Can't really get the phone now. I'm not too worried about the shape over here because I know it will be covered by the next layers of the collars. I know what kind of angles out, and then it has let me see, is it a curve? It really sits out. It depends on the style for that drawing, unfortunately, and that's, you know, it'll move with Unity physics. But I can't guarantee it'll be everything she wants. But I'm gonna try my hardest to get it as close as I can. If adjustments need to be made on my side or hers, we'll make do. Okay, now I'm gonna do is try this shape in VRoid. And I export that as a PNG. I just want to see how it looks, how it falls on the model compared to the old shape. Excuse me. See, where is VRoid? VRoid. It is hiding behind Clip Studio, it seems. No. It's having some issues. Give it a moment. Why is it having an issue? I'm sorry, people. I'm trying to get the VRoid to display, and I forget it always has some issues like this. Ah, here's the problem. There we go. One of these days I'll get it working just right. Maybe. Okay. Import. Okay, let's see. There's a shirt under there. Yeah, that's a shirt. Okay. Oh, yeah, she does have a shirt, like a little white undershirt in the drawing. So I forgot I painted that on, so that's okay. Well, except for the bullbug peeking out a bit more than I'm comfy with. That's a modesty issue. It's a modesty thing on my side. Yeah. All right, great. Whoop. You go hide again. Bring VRoid back up. Not bring Clip Studio back up. And see about details. Now I'll work on the gold trim. You can see my technique, at least with the more geometric VRoid work, is to make vector layers with the lines themselves and then use a raster layer to fill it in. It's a little more stiff than if I were to. Well, a lot of frames are dropping. Well, good thing not a lot happened this time, right? It's very common. What I'll do, I'll make the vector layer, do the geometric shapes, and then I'll edit it with rasters or paint on top of it. Do those curvy natural edits. Yes, thank you, Vax. If it works, it works. Oh, and I forgot to say, I do hope I can see some of your work, some of your drawing stuff later, unless the commissions are private. It's up to you. Well, and your client. I do like to have a background, but I forgot to include that, like just the blue mask to help me see what I'm doing a little better. Well, to just make sure it's easier on my eyes than the white and gray checkerboard. If it were just a solid gray, like the one I use. Oops. 141. 141414. No, it's not. Let's see. Something's not right here. Oh, that's my black. That's my black coloring. That's not the. That's my off black. I'm using off white. Let's see. And Vox wrote that they do have permission to use it on a stream, but they were a bit too burnt out to do it on stream. But they could show it a bit. Much appreciated. See, how do I draw a polygon? See, the trim goes. It eases around, and it doesn't go all the way down the. It doesn't go down as far as I thought. So what I will do is. Duplicate. Lines short. Goes to just about the knee length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so put it in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About here? Yeah, about there. And I can always adjust it later. was so long. I haven't done this kind of VRoid work in such a long time. It's mostly been hair and sculpting instead of texture work. What's wrong with the model? Am I not sitting up right? I'm sorry, I'm trying to adjust the camera. Here we go. Make sure this has a pleasant bend. I will have to test that one. That control point, make sure it mirrors well. Simply draw polygon. I don't know what has been up with my internet lately. I was supposed to call the ISP last week, but I didn't. I've been very preoccupied, and it's been working well enough. A lot of things to catch up on once there's a weekend. No. Use the rectangle. That's not the right layer, but good try. It's getting there. So what I'm going to do is shift over so it just overlaps. Yeah. Now we're cooking. And what I'll do is draw it down there. And then turn it to a... How do I do this again? Oh, I'm in the wrong tool, that's why. Turn it into a curve. Grab the thing. I'm doing it on our tool, of course. I do wonder if Clip Studio allows one to grab control points while in the control point tool, as opposed to having to go to the operations tool each time. I know I'm missing a lot of the tricks. So that has a round end. See, round end, flip, and swells at the end. Good. There's a round in the middle as well. Yes. So what I'll do is I'll add that. I'll add hard control points, corners rather than curves. And then those will contain the shape mostly. And then I will... Oh, forgot to turn that one into a curve. What an interesting shape. There we go. Now that's looking... I don't know if I know the client is cool, is fine with me doing this on a stream, but I forgot to ask if she's fine with the reference being displayed. I would assume it's the same boat, but, you know, I like to be a cautious person. Respectful. Now I will split this line for no good reason. That's right, yeah. Split it on the wrong side. And it gets... What is different? Split this line as well. I have noticed, I've become less talkative lately. I used to go, hey, welcome to Hopital. What's your name? Where'd you go? What time is it? What's your favorite animal? If you could have an animal, what animal would you do? I don't know, it's just, I guess I feel less like talking lately. Oh dear. Well, it might not be a reason for oh dear. There's nothing wrong with not wanting to talk in itself. It's when the causes or reasons behind it are concerning. I feel okay though, just tired. And focused. This music probably helps. I'll have to curve more though. Actually, I was thinking we were taking a break this way because I was kind of patient. Make this difficult for myself. Make this line curve less in the back. Let me see here. I'm gonna be lazy and just do gold trim. I'll do another layer for the fills instead of keeping it all together. Because we have the technology, we have the disk space, we have the RAM, we don't have to worry about blowing up from too many layers. Thank goodness, thankfully. Very grateful for this computer. Oh! Very scary. There we go. That's better. Not worry about the black lines right now. Chunks like that. Interesting. Ah, yes, I must fix that. And not erase the wrong layer. And export a single layer to VRoid, to red coat whip. Bring VRoid up again. Wonder why VRoid is not updated. Is VRoid frozen? How do I refresh VRoid? There we no. That's very strange. But I'm not going to worry about it now. I know VRoid is notorious for being difficult with screen shares and captures. So I'll just focus on the texture for now. In fact, I want to see how well this will copy and fold over, if that makes sense. Duplicate folder there. And how do I horizontally flip everything? Let's see. Tonal correction. Flip horizontal. Good. Transform. Flip horizontal. Good. Red body lines short. Flip. Good. And lastly, okay, good. What was going on? There we go. Okay, let's give that a try. Oh, now that's the shape. And I apologize, it's having a hard time. Let me see if I can get it to show properly this time. It is not shown properly. Heck it, I'll make it show. VRoid. A new VRoid window. Again, and again, and again. And it's stuck. I don't know why. Oh, I know what to do. I'm not going to be happy with this, but I do, for those who are still watching, I do want you to see this. Look at that. Look at that shape. So far. You know, without the collar. It's got a little curve. It's a little softer at the corners. It comes about knee length. Yeah, that's knee length. And look at that, even if you zoom in, is that clean? Or is that clean? I shouldn't be so surprised, but I'm pleasantly surprised. I suppose it's like, you know you're progressing and getting better at things slowly by slowly, learning process and all that. But it's nice when you can see it go, wow, I used to have such trouble with that, and look at it now. I'm going to remove the long lines and those other parts now. Let me see what I need to do next. You need to add shadows at some point. I do also need to add big color. I should not have deleted the guides I had. And I do ask those who are still here, with about 10 minutes left, Is there anyone would like to raid or watch afterward? If not, it's alright. It's no pressure. I just like to give the option to the audience. You know, I ain't a dictator. Okay, let me see here. Erase that. How does it display on here again? I forgot. It needs work. So let me try with the get the oh, that's actually technically purple. Which purple do I want to use? Use that purple. Yeah. Close void then. Maybe it's an indigo. And I just noticed there's a part where it doesn't really close right. That's okay. See this shape. Triangle. Good. Why do I have so much ragtime on here? I'm gonna skip that. I'm gonna skip that one too. Neat. Yeah, they can stay. I don't know, I'm just not feeling so peppy today. Not feeling the hype. Quite a change from the other week. And that's okay. We all have our hype days and our chill days. Excuse me. Okay, so that flexes a little. There we go. Not worried about that overlay right now. No, stop there. What am I doing wrong? There we go. I was on the wrong tool. I was on the wrong tool. That's what was going wrong. Something about this curve. I don't like it so much, but why? Now, I know I have a picture down here to have the thing. I'm gonna try it there then. Because I have a little hard time understanding. I'm looking at the reference pictures, and I have a little hard time understanding how the collar works exactly. Is it a two-parter? Does it have a high collar and then a low? Oh, those lapels. That, or is that just their? Are they? I can't tell if that's the collar or the lapel. This bright blue. I suppose I'll just write it. Just make it the lapels for now. do it according to the mock-up I did for her the other week. I'm just going to export it with the guide for now. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It don't. Might have to make those out of hair. I might have to make the lapels out of hair, actually, to give them the depth. Oh, excuse me. I gotta get up and stretch and have some breakfast. No wonder I'm tired. No wonder I'm sleepy, but good today. I didn't have breakfast. Why is it quiet? I'm going to make them flat for now and see how she feels about that. If she's happy with them flat, then she's happy with them flat. If she says, please try and make them out of hair, then I'll try and make them out of hair. I'm not worried about the collar too much because it's already built into the model that I chose. But I will have to move these lapels up then. That's okay. Move them up real good. Like about there. Maybe make them bigger. Yeah, make them bigger. Make them real big. Some things you gotta take liberties with when it comes to translating from 2D to 3D. Unfortunately so. But that's gonna be something for me to do on my time away from eyes. Because unfortunately it's time for the Atelier to close. To visitors. I thank y'all for stopping by for your time today. I hope you've enjoyed your time here. We had Takoyaki Mom and Baby Val and Voxatiri and Hamza Diana. And it's Thunder Season and Illithid and Hayak. And who else? Who else? Absol Summer stopped in for a bit. Boiled Druid was very helpful and appreciated. And Vox and I just chat for a bit while we do our own little arts. Okay. Thank y'all for stopping by. Let me set it up to rate Takoyaki Mom again. Send it back there for all that it's worth. And I hope Vox, and the lurkers. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention the lurkers. I did notice Droop Dog and No Name Paladin vibing in the back. I hope you've enjoyed this time. I hope this served you well. And I hope y'all can have a good day. See you around.